as I see. I was born in Henan. When I was only 2 years old, my dad was appointed to work in Tibet. We stayed there for 5 years and moved back to Henan. I moved to different places in my life. I studied overnight to pass tests at university in Hefei. I worked until midnight at my first job in Shenzhen. I was ambitious to lead an extraordinary life, a dream life. Do you have dreams in your life? Yes. I had a dream in my childhood to see the world, and I hold a firm belief dream is possible. In 2006, I moved to Shanghai and worked in multinational companies. I began to see the world. I joined social networking and fitness groups, traveled to different countries. I worked overseas and pursued higher education. I was aiming for a strategic position to broaden my views. Between 2019 and 2020, it came to a transition point in my career. When I was aspiring to progress in the corporate ladder, something crazy happened to all of us. COVID. COVID gave us a chance to see our lives in depth. When I was complaining about the COVID, my mom was being quite positive as always. She said, "You almost died when you were 2 years old on the way to Tibet. The harsh weather, the high altitude sickness, without kind people's help, I can't imagine how we survived. We should be grateful and treasure our life." I have to say, I'm lucky and blessed with a wonderful mom. I love her so much. COVID gave us a chance to see our lives in depth. I was looking for a place which has the lowest COVID numbers. Guess what I found? Tibet. I felt I had to go to Tibet. A place from my earliest childhood, a place my mom loved so much, and a place that held a piece of my heart. In the following 2 weeks, I spent time checking all the essential information for traveling to Tibet. I discovered the Sichuan-Tibet Highway, the most beautiful landscapes in China. I was determined to trek on this road. Guess how long is it? Make a guess, please. How many kilometers from Chengdu to Lhasa? 2,000? Wow, you're so smart! 2,146. How many mountains? Not so much. 14 mountains, about 4,000 meters. How many days do you think it takes to trek this journey? One year, that's too long. Typically, more than 3 months. Meticulously, I was planning. I read journals from previous trekkers. Armed with their insights and detailed notes, I made a 100-day trek plan. I equipped myself with the best trek shoes, anti-slip toe socks, and most importantly, a well-balanced backpack. I packed only the essentials, ensuring daily needs without weighing me down. My backpack size was bigger than my upper body, 14 kilos. I spent 2 months to prepare both mentally and physically. I joined a WeChat group of fellow trekkers and found a partner. Day 1, I met my partner Betty in Chengdu. Betty is a young, kind-hearted Sichuan girl. She had a lovely, chubby face and dedicated on this journey. Each day, we set out at 9 a.m. and reached the destination around 6 p.m. I walk fast. She walks slow. We meet at the destination. Pace is essential for trekkers, like in our journey. We have different paces. Day 15, on our way to Kangding, located in Sichuan, an important town of the Tea Horse Ancient Road, and a gateway to the Tibetan plateau. At 2 p.m., a sunny afternoon, Betty called. I heard a weak voice. Hey, Essie, I'll stop checking. This is too challenging. I'm gonna take a car too. Do you want to join me? At that time, I was also exhausted. Learning Betty would leave me, I felt lonely and lost. In the past half month, I was used to being with her. Without knowing what to do next, my tired body wanted to join Betty, but my heart said, hold on, Essie. You can try. It's possible. Waving Betty away in the car, I felt my soul was gone. I had to be brave to carry on. 10 minutes later, Betty called again. I thought she changed her mind. I heard an exciting voice. Hey, Essie, I saw another tracker. If you go faster, you can catch up and partner with her. Feeling happy and hopeful, I sped up. 1 hour later, guess who I found? A very beautiful and courageous lady, pushing a cart, steadfastly moving forward. Auntie Feng from Sichuan, 65 years old. I felt like I saw my mom. I walk with her, journey continues. I walk fast. She comes with her cart slowly. I arrive at a hotel and find room for us to stay. At night, we share our joys and struggles on the track. The next day, she told me, I see, I'm going home. I've been trekking for 20 days. I can't take this anymore. It's like in our life. At times, people stay with us for a while, either long or short. At other times, we confront everything ourselves. This journey changed me by people, by nature, by things I encountered along my way. I cried many times. Anytime I shed tears, it helped me become a new person. Day 30, I entered Tibet. Yes, I crossed the Sichuan-Tibet border and I was in Tibet, trekking on the highest mountain, Dongdashan, at over 5,000 meters. The uphill was long and arduous. With a strong wind, cold and senior, I was truly overwhelmed and almost passed out. When I was lying on the ground, taking a rest, a red car passed by. It took a U-turn and stopped. With the window rolling down, I heard a gentle voice. Hey, are you okay? Do you need help? You want a ride? It happened all of a sudden. I got up from the ground, opened the door, sat in the car and said, yes, I do. Thank you so much. And she said, I'm Rosie from Hangzhou. Nice to meet you. What's your name? And why are you alone? I was tired. I couldn't talk. She gave me all she had, milk, bread, cookies. I devoured everything like a hungry kid. I echoed my mom's words. When I was 2 years old, on the way to Tibet, kind people help us. Rosie sent me to a destination and invited me to join the car trip with her. My exhausted body said yes, but my heart said, no, Essie, you can try. It's possible. Rosie gave me her phone number in case I changed my mind. Holding Rosie's phone number, I felt hope. Waving Rosie away in the car, I cried. In our life, there are always humble humans who are empathetic. They help us and give us hope. They tell us we are never alone. Rosie's kindness left a long-lasting impression on my heart. Rosie represents all the kind people, the drivers, trekkers, bikers, and warm-hearted local Tibetans always greet me, 扎西德勒, welcome and bless you, hosting me in their home, offering local bread, zamba and drink, 酥油茶, providing complimentary accommodations with brand new mattress. My mom was right. Tibetans are nice people. Kindness was the inspiration on my track. Day 50, I was trekking along the Niyang River, spanning over 300 kilometers, the mother river of Linzhi city. In so many days of ups and downs, exhaustions, tediousness, another inspiration were the awe-inspiring views. The snow mountains, the primary forest, the beauty richest peak, and Niyang River. Like a wonderland, the resplendent water gracefully mingled around breathtaking mountains. Like a picture, I was super excited as if I were on cloud nine. I wanted to stay there forever. With a strong sense of fulfillment, I felt my hard work had finally paid off. And I cried. Suddenly, I wiped away my tears. Staring at a cow, I saw a lonely cow was eating a plastic bag. I shouted, asking him to stop. I was trying to grab the plastic bag, but the cow, fearing I might take his delicious meal, he ate even faster and soon consumed it. I cried like a hopeless baby. This picture is not mine. I was too busy to take a photo. It reflects exactly what I saw. I found it on the internet. There are a lot of similar images. Nowadays, anytime I use a plastic bag, I remember this cow. It is a stark reminder of our interconnection with nature and the consequences of our actions. Human being and being a human. This cow teaches me how to be empathetic as a human. In the end, I finally arrived in Lhasa. I called my mom immediately. Hey mom, guess where I am? I'm in Lhasa, Tibet. I walked here from Chengdu. There was a silent moment. Hey mom, are you there? My mom hesitated and said, I really couldn't find a second city person like you. And I told my mom, I became 5 sheets thinner and 5 kilos slimmer. I spent 66 days covering 1,600 kilometers on foot, 400 by car, and 100 by bike. Along the way, I made friends with travelers and Tibetans. They're lovely. We share the joys on our journey. Up to now, 3 years have passed. I always look back on this journey with a profound sense of gratitude and wonder. How could I have come this far? I never forget my childhood dream. With the belief in dreaming possible, it has shaped my life in ways I couldn't have imagined. It has changed me into a more resilient, grateful, and empathetic individual. This journey didn't stop me from dreaming. In the following year, 2021, I rode back from Henan to Shanghai. 5 days, 150 kilometers per day. It reminds me that dreaming is not just achieving a goal, but embracing the transformative power of the past. Every step taken, every tear shed, every connection forged taught me this. The The journey to our dreams is not always straightforward. It twists and turns. It has ups and downs. People come, people go. And yet, within these challenges, we discover the true essence of our resilience and aspirations. Dreams are not just aspirations. They are the compass guiding us to the new world. They are not confined by our limits. Instead, they thrive on resilience and human connections. Dreams don't just belong to us, they belong to the world. They have the power to inspire, to unite, to break down the barriers that stand in the way of what we believe is possible. Today, no matter what dreams you have, maybe you aspire to initiate social charity programs, to eradicate poverty in education. Maybe you want to travel to Tibet. Contact me. I will give you Rosie's phone number. Hope. Maybe your dreams is as simple as saving a cow from eating a plastic bag. Do you have dreams? Dream it possible. Thank you.